Just when I thought I couldn't get any better, guess what? Harvard did now. All right, so this is my third video going over the college campus money debacle with the Trump administration and what's going on. And I did one yesterday, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it went between the lines, just like the truth. But a new thing came out today that Harvard University filed a federal lawsuit against the Trump administration now. So it argues that it's violated the university's constitutional rights by freezing billions of dollars in federal funding and imperiling its academic independence. So what you're saying is your academic independence is dependent on government funding. I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me. But it is so what they're saying is, Trump administration would back up $2.2 billion was taken away in grants and future money and everything else towards the university, even though the university has, $59 billion in endowment. They basically said, yeah, we're not going to pay you because we're pissed off that you did this, this, and this. So Harvard came back and said, yeah, okay, fine. Well, we're not doing that. And we're suing you back because you're taking away our money and we want to be independent. So that's the way I'm reading it right now. And I'm looking at this and it says, okay, again, I'm quoting out of this article that I'm reading, and I can put it up on the thing, but the consequences of the government's overreach will be severe and long-lasting, Harvard President Alan Garber said in a community message announcing the lawsuit. Research at risk by the funding cuts, Garber said, includes work into child cancer, infectious disease outbreaks, and easing the pain of soldiers wounded in battle. Well, why didn't you just say that's what we're up against? Here's the money. Just take it. Just take all the money you want. No problem at all. I mean, we're fighting infectious diseases. I mean, it's not like we could have like a worldwide pandemic that could shut down everything and everybody could lose their job and get some experimental vaccine put into them. But as long as you're fighting that, then great. So it's not like we know where that all started in a laboratory in China. Okay, no, that different story, different video. So you're fighting all this stuff. Okay, no, I get it. And Harvard argues in the lawsuit that the government has cut off funds as part of a pressure campaign to force the university to submit to the government's control over its academic programs. Nope. Watch my other video. You'll figure it out. It is not about your academic programs. We could care less about your academic programs. We are talking about what you do outside of the classroom. That you're having people that are afraid to walk across campus or go to class because of their heritage, culture, race, or religion, and you won't do anything to stop it. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, that's the issue we're running into. So there's a task force by the government, and it says it's targeting schools that failed to adequately protect Jewish students during pro-Palestinian protests that disrupted campuses last year. So did Harvard solve that? Did Harvard come in and say, yeah, we fixed all the problems, no problem? Because if they did, then the government's going to say, sure, take more of our taxpayer funded money. Go ahead and use it for whatever you feel like. Here's $2.2 billion, even though you're a hugely rich school and the original and all the other issues that I talked about. But okay, fine. So Harvard did acknowledge, this is other interesting, Harvard acknowledges in the suit that tensions on campus rose to dangerous levels over the Israel-Hamas war. Members of the Jewish and Israeli communities at Harvard reported treatment that was vicious and reprehensible. Harvard's lawyers write, in response, the university said it has changed policies to improve campus security, enacted discipline, and enhance programs designed to address bias and promote ideological diversity and civil discourse. Some on the campus have said Harvard leaders haven't gone far enough to curtail anti-Semitic behavior. Well, there you go, Harvard. You haven't done enough. You say you did something. The people that are important are saying you didn't. I'm going to believe them. Just looking at the thing. So which is it? Did you do it or did you not do it? Because I'm going to believe the people that are still complaining that they're still being harassed all over campus. So I think this is going to continue going on. I'm actually really excited about that. Please watch my other video. I go a little more depth in a few other things. I'm just excited just reading this article. I wasn't no prep time. There was nothing new. I was like, I read it once, put it aside. About a half hour later, I read it again. I'm like, oh no, we have to do this right now. I have to go on video and talk about this because this is so funny to me that the government taxpayer money is being funded to your school that's super rich super you think important, but you're really not because, oh, they'll watch my other video. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking. I'm still following the truth between the lines.